So I haven't made a video in a little while, well, about a week I haven't uploaded, so not that long, but I've been up to some really exciting things and I really wanted to share them with you guys because it's just a huge deal for me that I've done this, and I want to document how I feel about it because honestly it's just amazing and I really want to talk to someone about it, so I thought I'd just talk to the camera about it. Yeah, I'm recording. I had a horrible feeling I hadn't... Yeah, I thought I hadn't pressed record. Anyway, so yeah, what have I been up to? Right, so last Monday, so exactly a week ago today, my mum saw something on Facebook and it was basically just someone saying we need some help. If you know Gatcombe Horse Trials, it's the Festival of British Eventing. It's like a big eventing show thing, and basically said they need some help on one of their stalls, and my mum said that's a cool idea. Like, she really honestly didn't believe that I would agree to do it, but you've probably already guessed, but I did. I said I would do it and we contacted the people and yeah, so that's what I did. And I guess I'll give you a bit of backstory first because otherwise it just sounds a bit weird and I'm just being a bit like, oh yeah, I worked. Although that is quite a big deal for me anyway, working. But so you already know, or a lot of you already know, or if you're new then you might not know, but I struggle a lot with anxiety and other mental health issues too, but anxiety is one of the big ones that I struggle with currently. And it's been bad, like, up and down, as life is. It always is, you know, it's the road of life, but yeah, so when I finished school, because I'm 16 and I just finished school and I'm starting college in September, but when I finished school in June, after prom, I didn't see anybody out of school, well no, I didn't see anybody other than my family for a very long time. I isolated myself a lot just because I was just so anxious and I just didn't want to see anyone. I thought I was okay at the time because you know, I wasn't having panic attacks and anything, but that was because I was avoiding anxious situations and I wasn't challenging myself. I was hiding myself away and it was a difficult time. Yeah. The only times I would leave the house were to go to the horses or to take my dogs for a walk, and I'd only take my dogs for a walk at times when people weren't really around, and I'd go places that people don't really go, so like in the fields and the woods and stuff. So I didn't see anyone for a really long time, and then the week before, so 2 weeks ago, I finally met up with a friend, and then the next day I met up with that friend again and another friend. And then the following week, on Wednesday last week, I met up with friends again. So I'd met people 3 times, so I was like, you know what, I can do this. I can do something completely crazy. My anxiety was starting to I'd challenged myself to seeing friends, and that was okay. So I just had a moment of complete spontaneity and I agreed to do this, and once I had agreed I knew I couldn't step out of it. I couldn't get out of it anymore because, you know, it would be very not very responsible and just a bit like rude because I'd said agreed to help. So yeah. I was terrified. I didn't sleep Thursday night, and then I woke up and I couldn't eat. I felt so sick. I was honestly so terrified. I cried a lot on Thursday and had panic attacks, and then the morning of Friday I did too. And then once I got there, I was really scared, and all of Friday, like, working. So basically, I need to tell you a bit about the stall first. So basically I was working on a trade stand at the horse trials, and I was working with people who I've never met on their stall, so using with products that I've never seen. Well, no, I've seen a lot of them because I ride and things, but like I'd never worked on a trade stand, and some of these products I've never used, and I'd never done any retail work. I've never had a job. never in my life have I had a job. So this was crazy. Never used a till or a card machine. I don't have my own card, so I've never used a card machine. It was all completely new for me and so out of my comfort zone, but yeah, it was worth it. All of Friday I was quite anxious, and like I did make a couple of mistakes, well, quite a few mistakes and things because of anxiety. Like I was really just nervous and my voice, and I couldn't really talk very well, and like, you know, I was just a bit anxious. But I left and then I got in the car and cried. And then I got home and went to my room and cried, and then had a panic attack, and then I just told my mum that I don't want to go tomorrow. I was like, I don't want to do it again. It was so hard. It was so mentally exhausting, and physically exhausting, because I didn't get a break and I didn't get to sit down all day. So it was physically and mentally very, very exhausting. And then Saturday I cried in the morning. I had a panic attack in the morning when I woke up, and then I cried all the way there with my, well, not all the way there, but because I was trying so hard not to, but I cried just before we arrived. But I managed to pluck up the courage from somewhere. I managed to find it, and I got out the car and I walked straight down to that trade stand and I got on with it. And I was a little bit anxious at first and I felt a little bit like out of place, but I got on with it and I did it. I actually did it. It's honestly, I cried with happiness yesterday night when I got home, just because of how proud I am. And then all of Saturday was quite good, and then Saturday night I got home and I was, other than feeling very physically exhausted, I was feeling good and confident, and, well, not entirely confident, I was still a bit nervous, but like, yeah, I was feeling great. And then Sunday there was no more panic attacks, no more crying, no more nothing, and then I went, and Sunday was amazing. Like, I felt so much more able to do everything on the stand, and yeah, and I just am so proud, and I'm proud that I can even say that I'm proud of myself. I'm proud that I can, you know, admit that I'm proud. God, I'm just not even making sense anymore. Anyway, not really sure entirely the point of this video. I guess it was just to document how I was feeling and where I've been. And finally, I want to tell you that I have 2 new videos ideas that are in the process of being made. One of them I might start working on today, but the other one I can't do until I get my new camera, which I'm getting soon, hopefully. But I don't want to do it until I get a new camera because I'd quite like it to be good quality. So yeah, that one you will have to wait a little bit for. That one should be up within the next couple of days, which I had the idea for today. So yeah, I shall see you soon. Goodbye. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you soon.